Howdy y'all, and welcome to week 3 of the Dawning. And does anyone actually keep track of what week of Xur it is anymore? Probably not. But anyways, our tentacle face boy, he could be anywhere. Who knows where he is? I could tell you right now, I think he's on Titan. I think he's probably right over here. So all you gotta do is click on the good old rig landing zone, land yourself here. Well, hello there. Hi, how are you? Oh god, it's very ominous. Xur's not that special, like come on guys. Anyways, gonna land yourself here on the rig, take a good old left, and let's head on over this way. All the way over here. He's a bit far. You're gonna land right down here. And he's being a dark corner McDougal. And yeah, in this dark room. But let's see what our benevolent curator of the nine has brought us this time. Heh. Well, what's to be expected? Anyways, weapon of the week is the Darcy. Now, this is actually a pretty solid sniper rifle, and if I recall, I don't think it's a heavy anymore. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let me check real quick. No, I'm wrong. The Darcy is still a heavy. It's the Borealis that got moved to special. So, the Darcy is one of our 2 heavy sniper rifles, the other being the Whisper of the Worm. And the Darcy really can hold its own against the Whisper, sort of, but it will certainly run out of ammo far sooner than the Whisper will, obviously because of the Whisper's ammo perk. But that's not to say that the Darcy isn't bad. Now, its intrinsic perk, Personal Assistant, you have to aim at the enemy, or if you aim at the enemy, you'll see its health and critical information in the scope, which is a thing, if you really want to know. It's nothing too special, but it's there if you want to. But its trait, while Personal Assistant is active, this weapon has better target acquisition and deals significantly more precision damage. Now, I can't remember exactly how much more precision damage it does. I want to say it might do double damage from what it would normally do. Which is great and all, but, again, I'm pretty sure the Whisper does more damage per shot, might shoot slower, but will conserve ammo way better than the Darcy will. Oh, hey, I gotta get to that after this. That's a pretty good game, I've heard. Anyways. But yeah, if you don't have this gun, you should pick it up. It's pretty decent, and I would at least give it a shot. Oh, and if you can get its catalyst is actually pretty decent. It just gives it a giant stability buff, which pretty much makes it not bounce at all, which is pretty nice, especially on a higher rate of fire sniper rifle, where you're just going to be spamming away with the bullets. Moving on, we have the Stag for the Warlocks, with, you know, an okay roll. You got sniper, machine gun reserves, pretty nice. I mean, you know, it's there if you want it. The Stag's intrinsic perk. You gain rift energy when critically wounded, and on death you create a healing rift on your corpse. Now, PvE wise, if you're having trouble surviving as a warlock, these aren't the worst thing in the world. but I wouldn't really recommend them too much. If you bring them into PvP though, I have heard they're actually pretty decent. Because, I mean, you're going to be critically wounded quite often in PvP. So you can just keep throwing down rifts all over the place. And then say that you and your teammates are peeking a corner. If you die, you just drop a rift for them. Which, you know, is obviously going to help them. So I'd say the Stag is going to keep its title of a PvP exotic more than a PvE exotic. And I'd say personally probably is worth taking a look at. So if you don't have it, I'd say pick it up and give it a shot, because you might like it. Moving on to the hunters, you have Ophidia Spathe. I think I'm saying that right. With the role of Scout Rifle Reserves, which I don't think they really need that, and Special Ammo Finder, which is pretty decent. And then obviously the unflinching perks if you want them. Now, the Ophidia Spade, before Forsaken, were kind of, they were very because their intrinsic perk is they just give you a second knife charge. So obviously this is a gunslinger exotic. And all it would do before is just give you second throwing knife. Which, if you're good with throwing knives, probably wasn't terrible. But to be fair, if you were good with throwing knives, then you were probably getting headshots with them and just getting your throwing knife back anyways. Oh, hey, thanks. But now in Forsaken, they actually have a pretty decent use with what's it called? Way of 1,000 Cuts. Because it works with that melee as well. With the fan blade, the one where you throw the 3 knives. It works with that as well. You get 2 of those charges, which 2 of those charges is pretty decent because that's a pretty good melee. On top of, let me look real quick. On top of the synergistic perks of this class, cause yeah, knife trick is the one where you throw it. Ah, here it is. Yeah, playing with fire. So, killing an enemy, just killing an enemy that's burning gives you a stack of playing with fire. Stacks up to 3 times. At times 3, even at times 1, you are getting your melee back pretty quickly. On top of that, you can also use Gambler's Dodge, which will give you back both of your melees, not just one, both of them. So even if you do screw up, you can just dodge and get both your charges back. And then to put on top of that already pretty good topping, you have the Burning Edge, where while an enemy is burning, your dodge ability recharges faster. Like, I almost have to show you this just to show you like how kind of dumb this is. Let me get this together real quick. Okay, I got my dodge. Let's see. Here we go. So, dodge. Right. Marksman dodge. Forgot to change the dodge. Ugh. Okay, got my dodge back again. We'll just ignore that last attempt. Oh. It only gave me 1 charge back. I guess maybe they fixed it. Anyways, 1 charge is enough. So, essentially... why am I bad at this game? Okay, dodge back. So, dodge. Throw. Got a stack of playing with fire. Throw. So I got 3 stacks. Okay, he got a little close for comfort, I guess. Throw that. So it's not working too... well, the burning part isn't working too well with this because I'm just outright killing everything. Oh, there we go. So roll, and while someone is burning, and he died, just trust me, the dodge ability will recharge super fast when an enemy is burning. But with 2 of those charges and the playing with fire buff, you can pretty much have non-stop throwing knives, which with these is pretty nice because like these are just a really good melee ability, like just super good. So yeah, I'd say pick this up if you don't already have it and give it a shot because it's pretty nice. Anyways, let's move on to the Titans. You have oh, Xur, you really hate the Titans. The Ashen Wake. I'm not even gonna bother with these. Like, here, if you want them, there they are, scavenger perks. The Ashen Wake. I don't even know where to put these. I feel like they're somehow worse than the Aeon series, but maybe could be slightly better. I don't know. They're kind of a joke. Their intrinsic perk is fusion grenades. Now explode on contact, and you throw them almost in a straight line. These were literally the first exotics I got. Back when Warmind first came out, and I wore them because they were my highest light, and I guess affectionately referred to them as the fastball gloves, because you're just throwing fastballs all day. Now, they don't make the fusion grenade any stronger. They just make it so you essentially yeet the fusion grenade at enemies, and instead of it sticking to them and then blowing up a second later, it just blows up on contact. So yeah. If you don't have these, buy it for a collection, but then almost immediately delete it. Unless you just want to throw fastballs at everyone, because these are not worth it. Just trust me on that one. But anyways, that is gonna do it for Xur. I will be returning next week to let you know where our exotic boy is hiding out for his first week of the new year. Actually, I just thought about. Maybe we'll have new hiding spots. I doubt it. Xur is a creature of habit. But who knows? Probably not. Just he's not gonna have new hiding spots. I'm sorry for lying to you. I've been your host, Sci-Fi, and I will catch y'all next time.